Greetings, everyone. My name is the Sobre Boys Walifatsi from TBR Solutions. We are talking finance. This is a financial company. We just want to talk to GPF members, especially those who are 55 years and above. It's a very critical time, this one, because they have to make a decision, especially those who feel that they are exhausted, they want to leave, but they are afraid to leave because they are afraid of being penalized. Of course, you'll be penalized if you leave earlier than 60. Remember, you have to retire at the age of 60 to 65. So earlier than that, you'll be penalized. But now, this is a very critical time because you need to make a decision. Now, I just want to demonstrate the power of decision because if you decide wrongly, things will go haywire. I'm going to demonstrate this using an example. I know somebody who worked very, very hard to reach the pinnacle in terms of his employment in the education fraternity. The guy went up to being a principal, doing very well as a principal, you know, very, very well, producing good results. But now a little mistake happened. Remember, building something, it takes a while. Destroying it, it's very easy. It's like when you build a house, it takes a while. You start with trenches, digging, foundation, and then the walls go up until to the roof. But destroying that house, you need only one hand grenade. It will take few seconds, the house is destroyed. All right. So even if in our life is like that. Building something is tough. As I was saying, this gentleman has been climbing, doing very well, but he made a mistake in terms of a decision making. This is what he did. He got involved in a love affair with one of the teachers. All right. Then you can imagine what was going to happen. So there was no order at the school. He could not control his educators because they would always point out what was happening between him and the lady. Now, it went to a point whereby the gentleman divorced his wife that he has been with for many, many years. All right? That's a decision that he took. So they went out of control. There were allegations of money embezzlement and so on and so on. Then there was pressure, huge pressure for him. So, and he was already at the retirement age because he had already divorced with the wife. Then he went for pension. You know, when you go for pension, especially if you are married in community of property, the wife will get part of your money and, 50-50. Gamina Gawena. You need to understand that when you enter into Gamina Gawena, the impact, what will be the impact? So because he had this Gamina Gawena arrangement, so the wife took some money from him, he also got some money. Then he took the money um, and used it to buy for a property for himself in one of the suburb in town. But I mean, 50% is not much. All right. Because people sometimes don't understand. They think when you get 6 million, it's a big money. They fail to understand the value of the money because as time goes on, the value of the money decline due to inflation and other things. All right. So having done that, the gentleman now was unable to cope to pay the bond. I remember he took the bond so that he can be able to have a property. So he struggled now until to a point whereby the bond, the car, the house. Now I say the car. Or I ideally said the cow. The house was repossessed. Guess what? The guy is above 80s. I'm told the guy went back to his home where he grew up, staying in the back room. And all this was destroyed by a wrong decision, one wrong decision. Now you may ask, why are you talking about this relating to GPF members? I'm talking about this because this is the time whereby GPF members, 55 years and above, they have to decide what decision are they taking. Are they resigning, or are they leaving early for early retirement, or are they continuing with the work even if they feel that they are not happy, and so on. So a decision making is very, very important. So you need to be very careful when you decide. Yes, I've already indicated that when you leave earlier than 60, you'll be penalized. All right. Now, you can make a decision by dropping us a WhatsApp, or a WhatsApp with your contact number. We'll therefore call you so that we help you to make a proper decision. Do you know how to make a decision? You make a decision after you have been exposed to information. When you have information at your disposal, you'll make an informed decision. So now the exercise that will engage you into will be an information session to give you an information that if you resign earlier, what's going to happen? What are the penalties? What is the impact of the penalties? And how can you navigate to ensure that you don't have a catastrophic situation whereby you end up losing the money? Because the most important thing that you need to take into consideration is penalty, taxation. All those things will reduce the income that you're going to get. All right. And moreover, once your income has been reduced, you are not going to get, you'll get probably the income depending which route have you taken. All right. But now, as I said, in terms of inflation, the value, so you need to know what's going to happen. I always say to people, pension will never make you rich. If you want to be rich, you must do business. All right. Because you can look around. Rich people are in the business asset class. All right. And business is not easy. Business is not easy. Simultaneously, business is easy. Business is not easy. Simultaneously is not easy. It is not easy. No, I'm saying business is not easy. Simultaneously is easy. You may think that I'm contradicting myself. No, I'm not. Because why I'm saying business is easy, anyone can do business. You can start now and sell anything, it's business. But we know that 9 out of 10, they cannot even celebrate the 5th year anniversary. It's tough, all right? You need certain ingredients in order to survive. So if you want to know more, you want to be assisted to make a proper decision with your pension, drop us a WhatsApp, and then with your contact, we'll come back to you. We are an authorized financial service provider with the license number FSP 47430. We are duly registered with the FSCA. You can go to the FSCA website and see how legitimate we are. So hopefully you'll be able to learn a lot and try to make a proper decision, because decision is key. I thank you.